Everybody, welcome to round 2, game 1. I was actually a little surprised to see the white in my deck after playing the mono green one. I will not mulligan this. This seems fine. I've got 2 things to do with my 2 lands, and hopefully get another one. I do not want to play with that worm first, because hopefully it can live the dream of playing the boar and then dropping the 6/6 worm. Alright, so we're here in the finals. Our opponent is playing blue at least. Drop a forest and pass the turn. So we do have enough land to get that Brindleboar out, and if we can just get one more of any kind, we'll have enough for the Seraph. Seacoast Drake. Alright. Well, that will hold back a Predatory Sliver unless I can draw a second one. Ah, there's a Manawef Sliver. Okay, that'll be nice. We get a little bit of ramp here. Okay, so let's see. Predatory Sliver is not going to do anything for us through that Seacoast Drake. So I'm going to start off with the Manaweft. If I wanted to next turn, I could play right into the Seraph. Alright, let's see if he'll attack over the top. No, he'll hold back. Okay, so I could play right into the Seraph, I could play into the Baloth. Let's see, I think that I will start off with the Baloth. Here's why. If he has a Claustrophobia, I would rather Claustrophobia hit the Baloth more than the Seraph. So I'll put that out as bait. And if he doesn't have it, then it's swinging in for 1 more damage. So after that, the Seraph will come out, and then maybe even the Brindleboar and the Voracious Worm on the same turn, so it'll be able to swing a little bit sooner that way. Okay, this time he's swinging. I guess he's decided that he's not going to block the Baloth. Okay, so I now have 2 Predatory Slivers, which is nice. The first thing that I'm going to do is attack in, see if he has any tricks for my Baloth. Okay. He does have a trick. Well, I can't really tap my Manawef to get any good use out of it, so that's going to hit. And it reduces me to playing a Brindleboar. But that's okay. Next turn I can swing in with that Brindleboar Sacket, play a Voracious Worm, and I'll still have 2 mana left, so I can also get a Predatory Sliver in. So that was a pretty well-timed trick by him, but it's not the end of the world for us. Is he mono blue? I know that blue is the strongest color in M14, but I have yet to win with the mono blue deck. It needs some sort of splash. The creatures just don't cut it on their own. My favorite is blue-black. I think the best formats that I've played so far have been blue-black, blue-white. Mono-black can be really good. The black-red sack deck, and then after that, whatever else. Slivers is kind of a trap. I've tried that a couple of times. Okay. So the first thing that I need to do is attack him with the Brindleboar. Forgot that I only have 3 mana here. I don't have that sliver to play the 4th, so I can get the worm out, but nothing else. Okay, so he sea kites, which is fine. If he decides to block, then I will sack. Okay, so maybe he thinks he got me there. That's when we bring the surprise. That's right. It's a Voracious Worm. Just can't get enough to eat. It's eating Brindleboars all day long. Got itself a nice big BLT with Brindleboar. Okay, so we've got all different kinds of fat here. And he has evasion, but unless he's got something to lock down our fatties. We've got 10 points just between these two creatures. We've got something to back it up with, too. I don't know if he's stuck or if he's really just mono blue. You know, I can't do anything here because he flies, so I'm going to F6 through this turn, save myself some time. Guess he didn't plan on blocking anything. Okay, he just time-ebbed. Alright, that's an extremely appropriate play. So let's see, yeah, we just want to attack with the Baloth. Yeah, time-ebb on the worm is one of Blue's best tricks there. Because you're probably not going to gain a life again. Okay, so here, I'm going to play the Predatory Sliver, and another one, and then next turn we'll be flush with mana. In addition to having a pretty beefy army. So he's got 3 cards. He's had a couple of well-timed tricks here, but nothing that's really threatened me. Let's see, next turn if I wanted I could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I don't even know if it's worth tapping or if I should just continue to be aggressive here. Because every time I use one of these for mana, I'm taking 3 damage off. Messenger Drake, alright. So that will probably get traded. Or, you know, I could just hold back a little bit and play Master of Diversion so I can tap down the Drake. Okay, so I've got 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got up to 7 mana, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I could just end with the Baloth here, which is, I think, what I'm going to do. If he double blocks here, doesn't leave me with much. But that's alright, because if he does, then at least I'll have one of these off. And then I can really start picking off the rest because of the Master taking out his best blocker later. So let's see if he double blocks or just lets that sail through. He triple blocks. There we go. So we will take down... Actually, I'll take down the Messenger Drake first. Just because it's got the 3 power and takes off the rest of our guys. So Messenger Drake, and that's really all that'll... I'll just send it all that direction. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we're going to play that Master of Diversion. We're still on the combat damage step, huh? Okay, there we go. Okay, so play Master of Diversion out. And we also have enough mana to play the Seraph. Okay, so I don't know what he's going to have. Curse of the Swine is not in the set. He does have 4 cards in hand. Alright, so he gets out Jace's Mindseeker. He gets to look at the top 5 cards in my library, and he can cast an instant or sorcery among them. So let's see if he hits anything. So everything that he has is flying. Everything? Yeah, everything. Okay, so Plummet would be good. He has it enlarged, that was a nice pick. So he gets to enlarge something that's 7. I get to prevent all combat damage, so I get to soak up 3 of it. So 7, 8, 9, 10. It'll really be just 7, because I get to soak up 3. So he'll get me down to 12. I think I can swing back. It's a possibility I can swing back for the win here. If he swings with everything, then I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, which is not enough to kill him, so he would get a swing back. If he gets me down to 12, the next turn he will get me down to 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I don't see him having a hasty 5, so the crackback would not kill me. Alright, I assume he comes in with everything? Right. Oh no. Yeah, he can't come with everything, because this doesn't have haste. Okay. So I am forced to block that. Next turn I come in with everything because the Master taps down Jace. Or the Jace's Mindseeker. Thankfully he does not have Jace. Okay, other than... yeah, you can target some things, so maybe some things that stop me from being targeted, and some plummets. Oh, I have Fire Shrieker, okay. Well, I guess I put Fire Shrieker on the Angel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we'll play the Fire Shrieker. I'll equip it to the Angel. And I know that this does not actually increase the amount of damage going through, but it at least gets it on the Angel, so I don't have to pass it around later. Alright, at this point I F6 for the rest. Alright, so our opponent is deep in the tank. He is down to 2. I have an army of things, one of which, if it hits him, it will kill him. He's got a whole bunch of mana. He's got 6 mana and 4 cards. So, if we're just looking at staying alive, he's at least got 3 blocks, so he's got to deal with 2 of these. So he's probably looking at his 4 cards, seeing if there's anything that they can do to at least hold off 2 of my guys. If he's got another Frost Breath, he can buy himself some time. If he's got, a couple of things, a Time Ebb and a Boomerang or something like that, he can help himself out, but for now he's just sitting down to think what it is that he can do. So I'll pause while he's thinking. Alright, he's back. I'm just gonna F6 through everything, because there's really nothing I can do. Alright, so he has nothing to do. I'm gonna play a Forest and just attack through with everything. If he lets me hit my attack step, I don't see what it is that he can do. Right, there's Frost Breath. Yeah, that's good. So he hits the Master. So if I attack with everybody, he gets one of my things, and I get 2 of his guys. So yeah, it looks like it's worth it. I will attack with everybody. Unless he's got another trick I don't see coming. The Mindseeker is going to eat one of my guys. My other 2 guys are going to take his down. So I get the 2 for 1. And then these 2 will shrink by 1. Actually, when this dies, yeah, that one goes. So it's really a 2 for 2. Okay. So, didn't go as well as I'd hoped. I got him down to 3 cards, and I've got the Behemoth out now, so that will be attacking next turn, and we'll have Double Strike, so it'll be big enough to take down his Mindseeker, as long as he doesn't have any tricks for it. Oh, he is not mono blue. He actually is playing green. So are there 3 cards in his hand that just got unlocked because he drew his Forest? Let's find out. Okay. He's probably not going to attack, right? Oh, he does attack. Alright. So he has fog. I think we're looking at fog here. Alright, so the Mancer, what's that going to get back? Frost Breath? Time Ebb? Probably gonna get the Frost Breath would be my guess, but he could get a Time Ebb and hit this. Frost Breath. Okay, so he grabs Frost Breath. See, I have 5 mana, so I can play down my guys. See, I'm going to go to my attack step, because he has to tap down the... Oh no, he doesn't have to. He can just jump block. There we go, so he'll jump block, and then I'll play out both my guys. So now the Frost Breath alone is not going to be enough, because I'll have enough untapping to be able to deal with him. Yeah, he's just barely hanging on here. If he had his own Fire Shrieker, he could fly over the top and kill me. So he does play his Frost Breath, which is expected. So everybody's tapped, but I don't foresee anything hasty in blue-green. The only thing I could really think of that I don't want to see is Fire Shrieker. Alright, well I've got a F6 through this, because there's absolutely nothing I can do. I'm tapped out and I have no cards in hand, so there's no mystery from me. Alright, I can't block, so what is he going to do with his 3 cards in hand? Got 3 attackers, so fog is pretty good for him. Okay, so he's got the Mancer, and the Mancer I assume is going to get back a Frost Breath, right? Yeah, so he gets back Frost Breath. I get 3 to untap. Okay, so yeah, he's got this as long as he plays it right. All I need to do is have him forget to Frost Breath me before combat. If he Frost Breaths the Master and the Seraph, then he can just chump block the Woodborn. Yeah. So I can't do anything about that. The Woodborn gets chump blocked, and then he swings over and hits me for 4. So wow, he really played his way out of that. I'm extremely impressed with how well he played that game. Man, that guy's a chump blocking champion. If I had the extra land, it wouldn't have mattered, but didn't get close to the land. Alright, he attacks, and there's nothing I can do about it. No life gain, no fog. Okay. What I can do is sideboard. Do I have some plummets on my sideboard? I have a plummet. Oh, nope, I have 2. And I have a windstorm. Okay. So plummet, plummet, windstorm. I got a couple of ranger skiles that are probably going to go in. Okay, so I think we're going again with the take white out of the deck plan. Because here we have 40 cards. I don't think I need Naturalize or Lay of the Lands, but the rest of them are all good. They all protect me against his tricks. So let's take out the plains. gonna suggest. Okay, so there we go, 17 lands. Looks like this, all green, all hating the air all the time, and we will submit.